News Talk WOKV presents You Decide 2012. A look at today's top election stories in Florida and the First Coast. Here's WOKV's Tiffany Griffith.
Our top election story, Governor Rick Scott gets caught in the middle of some controversy. Scott is defending a fundraising letter that he sent to donors as the Florida Department of Law Enforcement investigates potentially fraudulent voter registration by a vendor hired by the Republican Party of Florida. Democrats are calling for a bipartisan investigation.
And they're saying, again, that letter that you signed for the RPOF was just a sign that things are just too partisan to leave to one party to investigate.
Well, the FDA, it's not a party, it's Florida Department of Law Enforcement. They're the ones doing the investigation.
Scott's letter targeted supporters of his voting purge efforts. Meanwhile, the latest fight against Florida's voter purge is now headed to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta. Also happening in a Florida courtroom, a federal judge has just ruled people born in Florida to illegal immigrants can pay in-state college tuition. Immigration rulings such as this are another example of the big role Latinos play in this year's election.
Because polls do show that while a majority of Americans are against people who come here illegally, they are much more favorably disposed towards helping children of people who came here illegally.
Latinos make up 3% of the Northeast Florida electorate.
And I'm WOKV's Carmela Jonigan in the Social Media Center. Our question for you today, what do the candidates in tomorrow's vice presidential debate need to say to keep or to gain momentum from the last debate? You can leave your comments on our Facebook page and Twitter feed. Just search WOKV News.
And we continue our guide through the proposed amendments on the Florida ballot. Today we focus on Amendment 2. It will expand the homestead property discount to disabled veterans who were not originally Florida residents when entering the military. It's hard to say how many veterans would be eligible or the budgetary impact, but Florida school districts stand to lose millions. And an update on campaign visits. Former Governor Jeb Bush rallied for Romney in Orlando yesterday, and President Obama is scheduled to stop in Miami Thursday afternoon. With less than a month to go until Election Day, WOKV is committed to keeping you informed. On air at AM 690 and 106.5 FM, online at WOKV.com, and on Facebook and Twitter. We're back tomorrow with more You Decide 2012.